fucked up. You just in your feelings, and for that we can't rock with that.
And you know what? I love that. Thank you for your honesty. Now on your show, you have Vlad on your show, Godcast.
Couple times.
Was it? Well, give me something he said that was the most surprising to you on your show. Did he really say that on my show?
Like in a bad way, like
good or bad, good or bad.
I mean, he kept it real. He definitely kept it real. Like, cause when I told you when I pressed him about like, yo, why those the only 2 times you reached out to me? He said, I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, my female interviews don't do the numbers.
Damn.
That was real spit.
Hold up. BigFaceGaryShow.com. 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 Get the merch. On my show, numbers and everything. This young lady here is the first rapper on my show. I don't care about numbers. She was on my show first. So God bless her. I need a clap for her.
Yeah.
That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. I'm very humble with that.
That means a lot to me.
I mean that. You're the first ever. Hope more come. Now, do you think he wants to apologize about Farrakhan? He's just stubborn.
I think he doesn't want to rub his own kind the wrong way. Because there's such a rift between the nation and the Jewish community. I think he feels like if he does do anything, you know, polite or politically correct on behalf of Farrakhan, you know, he may have some folks to answer to in his congregation. I can't confirm or deny. I can only speculate, but I just think that, you know, the Jewish community feels so strongly about Minister Farrakhan that maybe pride won't allow him to apologize.
Okay, moving forward, you actually are, like, to me, as a black woman, an above average actor, and you did 13 Ghosts.
Yes.
And you did Carmen, and I looked at it. You were very good. Why you didn't continue with that? I think you did well.
I did. I just ain't getting none of the parts. I ain't even gonna lie. I was out
That's
there.
why I can't act.
I was auditioning my ass off. I'm gonna tell you some of the roles I auditioned for. I auditioned for Curious Case of Benjamin Button. I auditioned for Fantastic Four. I auditioned for Miss Congeniality. I did the pilot. Me and MC Light and I did the pilot for the Boondocks.
Who's that? That's my favorite actor. Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock. That's one of my favorite actors.
We did the pilot for the Boondocks. Regina King beat me for that. She beat me for Miss Congeniality. Yo, Regina King was whooping my ass.
That's fair.
I'm gonna tell you what it was. Cause after I did 13 Ghosts, like I felt like, oh, like I'm in here, like. I'm an A-lister, Hollywood bitch, right? I think I got offered a role in Malibu's Most Wanted. I'm like, I don't want this typecast.
You out your rabbit ass mouth.
Yeah, look, that
shit did numbers.
Look, no, listen, but I'm like, I don't want to do this typecast. Like, what is this? And you know, and I start going, like I said, going for them roles. But then them bitches started showing up. Taraji, Regina. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna take my ass back to the studio.
Shout out to the actors.
I'm like, I tried.
You're a rapper. They was actors from the get-go.
Yeah, it's like, okay, it's like, okay, you want them roles? Well, now guess what? Now you going up against the bitches that do this.
Yeah, like that's like them trying to rap. That's what you do.
And I lost.
Yeah.
And I've never been in a movie since.
That's real though.
and you ain't seen me in Hollywood since.
I love that shit though. You keep it real. There's certain shit I can't do, I know I can't do.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't get it wrong.
Well, shout out though. You tried. Fuck that. Now,
I did. I was going in.
Would you do reality TV right now? If something came, if the numbers are right, the money was right, and it made sense to you? Because thinking about me and Ron, I'm very private with my life. I might get somebody call me 100,000 your show. I'm not gonna put my family out for 100 grand because I don't like everybody in my business.
I wouldn't do one of those.
See?
I wouldn't do.
I wouldn't do it.
I get every season. Florida, Atlanta, New York. They call me every season like they don't know where I live and shit. Like, would you be interested? Are you in LA these days? Are you in New York these days? Are you? No, and big ups, you know, Mona violated.
No,
That's
Mona
family, but
peoples.
it's just, yeah, you know, I can't. I'm sensitive. I can't,
And I'm super sensitive.
I can't do it like that. That takes a certain skill set or a certain thick skinness that I don't think I have.
And my partner's very sensitive.
I don't think I have it. Now, what I would do, you know, I would do something. Now, I do something fun. I do like a Fear Factor or, you know, one of those. You know, I do like one of the fun shows, like the, you know, or running around the haunted house or whatever the shit they, you know, them type of
Fear
shows.
Factor, you can eat that food that you have, the bugs and the.
I'm not doing none of that shit.
Well, it depends on the bag. Depends on the bag.
The bag gotta be right.
Depends on the bag.
Now, Ron called me and said, Gary, they want you to talk for an hour about your life and things going in your hood for 50 grand. Okay, we'll do it. But you're not gonna give my whole sum about my daughter, who I love my daughter, my friends, Greer, everything, how I move, who I argue with. It's not happening.
See, and to be honest, it's not even so much that I would have to me, that's not the problem. The problem is, and you know, in particular with them type of shows, there's actually a staff that is hired to go out and dig dirt on you.
Oh.
Like I've gotten phone calls about people on the show, like, yo, you was tight with such and such at one point, right? What can you tell me something about him? I'm like, nope. So now I know that's how they get down, and it's like, oh, okay. So I'll be thinking I'm having family day on camera, and you know, some skeleton is gonna come walk through the door and put me on blast or something. It's like, oh wait, nah, I didn't. And those blasts be real. Like that don't be contrived, that don't be scripted. Like no, they are literally timing a motherfucker to walk on camera that you ain't seen in forever, that you hope you never seen again, and now the fallout is playing out in real time. That's why I can't do that.
Okay, well, I'm a very sensitive. My partner in crime is very sensitive, so there's certain things you have to be very careful. But Ron, he don't like a lot of shit. Yeah, Ron, take the next question about the Lord Have Mercy. Take that.
Oh, well. Oh, because back in the days, your album came out first.
Yes.
Before Lord Have Mercy.
Yes.
Is that the reason why he didn't really work out after that with Flip Mode? Or
well,
you think he was maybe like, because wasn't he supposed to come out before you?
Lord was supposed to come out. I was like one of the last people to get down with Flip Mode. Busta had When Disaster Strikes going on. Rampage just got finished. Wild for the Night was like his hot single, and they had Flavor in Your Ear remixed together. So Ramp and Bust was on fire.
On fire.
And Lord was like his general. So when we got down, Baby Sham and I, we were the last two to get down. So we were all, and Spliff was his sidekick. So we were told that we were last in line. Like pretty much that was like the chain of command or something. Like, you know, Baby Sham and I were number 5 and 6. I'm like, oh hell no. So, you know, I mean, in my head, I'm like, oh no. You must not know. Y'all don't know about me. So I just started stunting. Like Busta used to be in the studio making beats. I'm like, oh, that's dope. Let me get a copy of that. I come back the next day with a whole song. Like, what? Like I just made my presence. Yeah, it was like you just couldn't avoid me. And then, you know, there were a lot of things happening. We had the double A side for those of y'all that don't remember. A sides and B sides.
I lived off that.
I was about to say, I don't even think those
No, they should put the single they think is coming out on the B side.
Right.
And A side.
So we had our double A side. Everybody on the line outside, which was Rampage, Bust, Rampage, Bust, and Lord. And then there was Cha Cha Cha. Me.
You killed that verse.
Sham.
Who wrote that for you?
Nigga. Big face.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I get a little kooky sometimes.
Anywho, I'm a forgive you.
Troy to shake his head. Troy to shake his head. I knew she was gonna come at me. She said, nigga.
You know what? You from New York, I give you a
Now you killed that shit though. I'm just like, you
So that was the, like, once that Digga birth name Rashida, like, that became the thing. Like, yo, who is the girl? Like, some people didn't even know it was a girl. Like, is that a girl? That's Digga. Like, just, you know, and so Cha 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 surpassed their record in addition to, you know, all the little shenanigans that I was doing. Like, just, you know, I finished my first verse. Oh, you still writing, Lord? You know, I was, you know, I was hungry. What can I say? And I just, you know, I just slowly but surely creep my way. I creep my way to the front, and then you know what? Busta was actually mad at me for doing this. I did Ladies Night, and I got on Ladies Night. I was like, yo, whenever y'all see Busta on the street, tell him we want Rah Digga album first. If you run into him at Jacob, tell him we want the Digga album. You run into him at the Jerk Spot in Brooklyn, tell him we want the Digga album. I got back to the studio. He was so mad at me. He was like, "Yo, you can't do shit like that. Yo, you gonna have people confronting me that you know, you gonna create situations that could go bad. Like, don't do that. What's wrong with you, bitch?" But hey, he got the message.
That's a funny one.
He got the message.
You're around with Busta. He got us some records. You know why? His videos cost $1 million.
From the rip.
You see his videos? He don't know. His videos
he
$1 million.
Started that shit.
His shit's so ridiculous.
He started that shit. Him and Missy, they started that. They started that hype, and we were really in Mexico.
I know that.
Running from real bulls.
Oh yeah,
that was real. Okay, we wasn't running from bulls. There were bulls running, and we were running.
Busta runs. He had to make money because every video was $1 million budget. Am I lying, Troy? Easy.
Hype Williams. Fish Islands. What?
He didn't play no games with his shit, yeah.
And they coming to America.
Yeah, he's crazy.
He got Alec Wet, the fucking biggest supermodel at the time, as his video chick. Like, what? Like, no, we not talking King Magazine. No, we got fresh off the fucking runway from Paris, bitch. As his video girl. Busta was.
He take that shit to another level.
Yeah, he was somewhere else.
He's emotional too, Ron, because last time I saw Busta on Drink Champs, he kind of broke down by Chris Light. He started crying.
Oh yeah, that hurt everybody. Shit, that hurt me.
I was there. Ron made me go out that night too. I didn't want to go, but Ron made me go out, and I worked, but I was serious that night. They was very emotional. Now, I gotta say something.